It's an interrogation center for captured aliens. So obviously that goes hand in hand with, reverse engineering the spacecraft, because if you're capturing their spacecraft, you would assume that there would be aliens, flying them around. So they kind of say that Area 51 is the Guantanamo Bay for aliens, which sounds terrible.
It does sound terrible.
Yeah, but and then they go, the difference is the detainees are extraterrestrial and they don't have to wear orange jumpsuits or listen to loud heavy metal rock when they're trying to sleep.
It's also one of my favorite jokes, and not joking about what actually happens, but I love saying that Guantanamo Bay sounds like a ton of fun unless you, I'm sorry, I screwed it up now, so I ruined it, but it's waterboarding at Guantanamo Bay sounds like a ton of fun unless you know what both of those things are. Should we hear that one?
Exactly.
Because it sounds like it's a water park.
Yeah, right? So this conspiracy also goes back to Bob Lazar. So he actually said, and he says this in his documentary and in the interview, he recalled that while being guided down a hallway at S4, he momentarily glanced through a small window and caught a glimpse of a small gray extraterrestrial standing between two men dressed in white coats. Before he could get a better look, he was pushed by a guard who told him to stop looking and keep moving. So, Bob claims to, and I think he mentions in his documentary that he's seen extraterrestrials there several times. And there's also another self-styled whistleblower that we only know by the name of Victor. He also claimed to have worked at Area 51 and said in a 1997 radio interview that he had witnessed an alien interrogation and even provided a grainy video which supposedly shows a human officer trying to communicate telepathically with a extraterrestrial pilot who had been shot down by the U.S. military. So you got some of these people who, questionable claims that really no way you could ever prove what they're saying.
So this is one of the ones that that doesn't jive with me. And just the idea that we're like capturing and interrogating aliens, because I don't know. I feel like you have, let's go off the basis that yes, there's this advanced species of aliens that are not from this planet that somehow are able to travel here in spacecraft that's and then all of a sudden just us as people with no technological advancements are able to capture them and interrogate them.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems far-fetched that, and this is where I'm going to go again. I'm going to give myself some room here for conspiracy. Let's say this is all real. I don't view it as we're interrogating them, and that's where I'd like to think that we're working with them if they exist, because the ability, if they're that technologically advanced, imagine a SEAL team unit in America versus like that tribe in Africa that's untouched. They have spears, like they don't even know it, or it's like outside of India. It's an island that they've basically protected. Like no one's allowed to go there. They've been completely cut off.
Yep.
Now those people capturing a SEAL team for interrogation. That's kind of how I look at it. Right. It's like, no, that wouldn't happen.
Or shooting down an F-22.
Exactly. Like, no, that doesn't happen. Like, and this is, again, people get mad at me. Now, if we randomly crashed an airplane there and for whatever reason we were debilitated and they got one of our guys, okay, maybe. But then are you going to go from spears to technological advancements, or are they just going to kill the guy? Yeah. So that's this, and this is where I think a lot of these alien conspiracy theories actually, when you really, really dwell on them, they can kind of make sense. This one where we're capturing and interrogating aliens doesn't fit for me. No, that's my personal stance. I'm sure people disagree, but I'm just saying that's my personal stance on it.
No, and that would be a logical explanation, to counter that conspiracy. Yeah. And
I always try and bring logic into conspiracy theories.
So that's one of the conspiracies, kind of piggybacking off of that conspiracy.